What are we doing today? What are we doing today? We're ready. I'm gonna stop by. I'm gonna get that Ford 8.8 axle. So let's see if we find a good one. Hilarious story, man. Hilarious story. Yesterday, hold on. Let me wait for this thing to stop. Yesterday, I went to the junkyard to get me a Ford 8.8 axle. I did. I was successful. I got one. Only issue is we were running low on time, and I did not record a single video of us tearing that axle apart, which sucks because I need some content. I need some stuff to post on YouTube for y'all, but it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. I do have it. It's right there. This thing is heavy. This thing's like 2.5 or maybe 3 times heavier than the original axle. As you can see, if you're from the Midwest, you're not going to get anything better than this. But honestly, it's not too bad. It just needs some sanding down, some paint, and I'm definitely going to get, if I go with like T3 stuff, definitely gonna get some new rotors, new calipers. Y'all know the works. So yeah, I think today's video, I don't know, it might just be me tearing apart the axle, removing the axle shafts, and prepping it so I can get it shortened. Literally have hairs falling all over. To get it shortened, welded, all that fun jazz stuff, I guess. But yeah, I mean, here she is. I'm just gonna start unbolting everything here, removing all the stuff, trying to clean it up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, don't know what to do. It's like 3:40 and the sun is literally gonna go down in like 20 minutes. So I need to get some garage lights. I got like one of those industrial beam lights, like 3 of these in my garage. But I need to get something bigger, something that covers everything, because I'm gonna have to be working in the garage for the most part of the winter, because I definitely want to get stuff done over the winter, not like last year where literally like 5 months went by and I didn't do any single thing. So yeah, and I think I'm gonna have to buy myself a welding machine, because this steering stuff is not gonna get done on its own, and I definitely don't have anyone to come to my house and bring like their welding machines. Everyone that I know that has a welding machine is like those big industrial, like huge Miller welding machines, and that's a hassle to bring just for a small job. So I'm probably gonna go to Harbor Freight, get me one of those titanium 200 or 125 welding machines, and learn a little bit. My dad used to weld back in his day, so with a bit of practice, you know, we'll get some work done. But for the axle, I think I'm definitely gonna send that over to a buddy of mine who is a professional welder, just to make sure that is done correctly. I don't want to do any half done stuff on this stuff, because yeah. So I'm gonna start by removing the calipers and bolting that stuff there. Same on this side, removing caliper, removing those bolts. removing these brake lines. We honestly cannot start a project without some WD-40, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray some WD-40 on all the rusty bolts while you guys enjoy this view that you'll probably never ever see again, but let's do it. Like you guys can see, I do have some cardboard on my garage floor because I don't want to get the floor all dirty.
I'm by myself, I don't know no one. Like why you in here? You been for so long. Like my racing tongue, won't you escape it? Like man, what's going on? I've been like
I'm confused, don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm in the mood, I just wanna move. I've been on the moon, I've been on the moon. I've been feeling loose, I've been feeling loose.
I'm confused, don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm in the mood, I just wanna move. I've been on the moon, I've been on the moon. I've been feeling loose, I've been feeling loose.
Alright guys, so this is the bolt that I need to unscrew that will allow me to take off this clip. It's not a clip, it's like a little shaft, but that appears to be an 8mm. Let me try this. Nah, this is a 10. Yeah, no, I gotta get an 8mm. Where is it at? Come on. It's kind of hard to do with just one hand, but I gotta make sure I do it right too. Do it the right way. All right, I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. Wouldn't it be cool if things just go your way? So I ended up stripping that bolt because it's super tight. It is an 8mm that I'm supposed to be using. I don't even know where it's at. I ended up tossing it because I got pissed. It's an 8mm, but that thing's on tight. When I mean tight, I mean tight. So now I don't know what I'm gonna do to get that freaking bolt out of there. So there goes my day. I'm just gonna wrap it up, go back inside, chill for a bit, and then try again tomorrow. All right, so good news. We ended up finding one of those sockets and using one of those wrenches. So when I messed up the bolt, I actually loosened it up a bit. So now this little ratchet's taking it apart. So the video goes on. All right, guys, as you can see, those are the different axle shafts. They are pretty significantly different. So when I go back to the junkyard another day later this week, it's the driver's side, I believe, the driver's side that I need to take out. So as long as I don't strip that little bolt on there, I should be good. Everything else is pretty easy, pretty fast. All I have to do is unbolt the calipers, which there's 2 bolts. I didn't show that. It's this bolt here, remove the caliper, hammer in the rotor or the disc, and then take that off. Once it's off, literally just have to push the shaft inward, remove the pin, and then take off the axle shaft. It takes honestly less than 15 minutes to do, as long as you don't strip that bolt. So I recommend that if you're gonna go to the junkyard, or if you're gonna remove that axle shaft, use one of these small 8mm sockets. It works better than using one of these, because if you can see, this one has a bunch of like different grooves in it, and it's not the best. Luckily I didn't mess up that bolt too much. So ended up using that socket, 8mm socket. So now I'm just gonna continue tearing things apart. And let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue tearing things apart, and maybe I'll record it. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Messy. A couple. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. Anyways, I took apart most of the axle. As you can see, I have a big old mess here. One of the things that I was telling my dad is once I'm done with the Celica, I do want to work on fixing the garage so that not only my Celica looks good, but there's a good place in my garage to keep it so that, you know, garage looks good, car looks good. I'm gonna cut all the tabs out of the axle. I'm gonna send it over to a buddy of mine to cut it, shorten it, weld it, and I'm going to order the weld-on brackets from Xcessive. I think Xcessive has the TA22 or the RA21 brackets, so I'm gonna reach out to them to send those over. As you can see, it's already dark out. It's like 7:30 something p.m. So it's already dark. I'm gonna try to cut the, sorry, I was eating some chips. Try to cut the brackets on the axle. I'm gonna try to do it quickly because it's getting dark. I mean, it's dark, and the neighbors are probably already sleeping or getting ready to sleep because I live in a neighborhood where there's a lot of older people. One of the perks of that is that it's always quiet, so it's awesome. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut the brackets and get to it. I need to get my hands dirty, so I went to Harbor Freight and bought me a new angle grinder because I need to do some work. I need to get this ready. Yeah, you know what? I think Harbor Freight at the end of this, what do you call it? This project should just sponsor me because I'm probably gonna be using all Harbor Freight tools from start to finish. So let's try this new angle grinder out. All right, after a couple hours of grinding, I think this is, no, that's not it. This is one right here. It's already starting to, damn, that was quick. Look at that surface rust just kicking in. That is insane. Yep. So all the brackets are all grinded down. What I'm gonna do next is, I don't know if I'm gonna do it today, but I'm gonna grab this wire cut brush and try to grind all the surface rust out of it. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna do it today. Maybe not. It's already late Friday, but we headed to the junkyard today. Today's Saturday, November. I don't know. Yeah, we're headed to the junkyard. I'm gonna meet up with a buddy of mine. He needs to swap his front left fender because he had an issue with one of his ball joints, and the whole wheel fell off, and now his front fender is all messed up. So I'm gonna help him pick up a new old fender and grab my axle shaft for the 8.8. Got my tools ready. Let's go. Got a little buddy come over here. I see you trying to race, man. I was right behind you. And I saw you trying to go with that Q35.
He's right there.
He's your friend or not?
Nah.
No? Yeah. He went in and I think he's trying to get at you, bro. Alright, just trying to find his 04 Acura TL. We're gonna swap out the front fender, and you know why I'm here. Don't have to tell you twice. All right, guys, I sourced my axle shaft. I got some blood in me because this thing was hard as hell to get, but now on to getting his left fender.
Left fender.
Oh, look at that. That is Z right there? 250? Oh no, it's not a 250Z. I don't know.
It looks like it though, right?
It does. All right, we found the car, but it's all dented, so we're gonna scrap this. They also pulled the motor on this, so I think I see a 3000 GT. I don't know. Let's see if it's the VR4. I think is the. Let's check it out. Yeah. Oh, nice. Ooh, anyone wants a 3000 GT engine? Come through Chicago. Dang. Oh, that's an auto. There you go. 1994 3000 GT. Still some decent parts. Alright, so we got the axle shaft. Unfortunately, all the
TLs were all messed up.
All the TLs are messed up, and the other ones already had the fender sticking off. So we'll have to try a different junkyard or just buy a new. But mission accomplished for me, I guess. All right, fam. Mission accomplished. Ooh. All right, I'm all dirty. They had no soap. The other one I went to the other day had some one of those degreasers so you can wash your hands. This one didn't, and yep, I was dressed up nice. I actually had a photo shoot in the morning. I'm a photographer. I'm not a model, so that's why I'm dressed like this. But I didn't get this dirty. Yeah, it's a success. I got the passenger side axle shaft from the 8.8. Oh man, there was another one that had good disc brakes and a good brake kit calipers, but unfortunately it was kind of hard to get that, so I didn't grab it. I just got the axle shaft. One thing that I will say is if you're gonna grab one of these axle shafts, put the car in neutral. That just makes it easier to rotate the diff. I was having a hard time trying to rotate the diff to get the axle shaft out, and to get that there's like a 10 millimeter bolt in there, so I was having a hard time. And then I just went in and I put it in neutral to see if that did anything, and boom, put it in neutral, rotated the tires, and everything just came out pretty good, pretty easy, straightforward. I think the hardest part is just finding the car, and then finding the stuff that you need, because it's places like these, like obviously you don't want to get dirty, right? So you're trying to find some stuff to put there. Sometimes like you need a jack to like jack up the car a little bit, so that's the most time consuming stuff, and then everything else is pretty straightforward. If you live in the Midwest, obviously that's a little bit harder because the axles are all rusted out. But if you're in the South, or you're in LA, or on the West Coast, or East Coast, no, I don't even know. But if you're out on the West Coast, then it's a lot easier for you guys, because you guys, it's not rusty at all. So cool. On to the next part, cleaning up the axle and prepping it. All right, what's up, guys? I was gonna try to record with a GoPro today, but SD card failure, so I'm gonna do something else instead. I got some parts from Xcessive, so I'm stoked, pretty stoked on that. I got the weld-on brackets. Let me see. Here you are. I got these weld-on brackets here. I gotta figure out where they go. I'm gonna have to grind a little bit off on the side there, because they're not 100%. Well, actually, this one's good. Yeah, that one's good. I think this one here wasn't 100%. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to grind off a little bit just so that they're sitting flush. And it's expected, I think, on their website. You can see that it's definitely expected to not have these be 100% correct. I think they're like at 2.8, 2.6 inch diameter. I'm not 100% sure. I just ordered parts. So yeah, I'm gonna clean up the axle as much as I can today and start putting tape where I'm gonna be cutting the axle, and then start to potentially see where these go. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna do that today because it's dark, it's cold out, it's windy, and we'll see. I don't know. I kind of don't feel like bringing the axle that's outside indoors, but we'll see. So check this out. If you're gonna grind, I should wear a mask or something, because this thing gets in your nose, man. This thing gets in your nose, and you don't wanna start inhaling some rust or metal. So make sure you wear a mask. At least one of these. All right, guys, I did some quick measuring on the old axle there, and this is an approximation of spacing wise how things are gonna look. I'm still trying to think where I'm gonna cut, and I think I might make the weld here in between, so that I'm not getting any of this welding going like overlapping, or any overlapping of that one there. So I think I'm gonna do the main weld there when I cut it and I shorten it. But yeah, some quick measuring that I did. Now I just have to go and cut it. The days just keep getting shorter and shorter every day, but that's a wrap for today's video. Soon, hopefully, we get to cut the axle, weld it, and then weld on the brackets. And I got some goodies coming from from Techno Toy Tuning soon. So tune in for the next video. Hopefully it doesn't take this long, like this video, to go out. So peace out.